Chapter 14. Never be greedy. Core value. Greed gives rise to anger, obsessive desire, delusion, ruin. Greed is the root of all evil. One should never be greedy as it destroys the very soul of the person. Let's read. Long, long ago, there lived a Japanese man named Kenzo with his wife Noriko. Noriko was a bad tempered lady. She always kept shouting and scolded Kenzo. Kenzo didn't have a single friend in the world except a tamed sparrow, and his wife abused and ill treated even that little bird. One day, Noriko saw the pet sparrow perched on the rim taking a hearty meal. She caught it out of rage and cut off the tip of his tongue with a pair of scissors. She screamed, "You have fed on lots of grains. This will teach you not to feed on my grains anymore." And she flung the poor little bird, all bleeding, into the air, where it circled round once or twice and then flew away. When Kenzo returned, he was very angry with what his wife had done. The two of them shouted and quarreled for hours at night, but it was of no use. The only friend of Kenzo had gone, and Kenzo had no one to cheer his sad heart. One day, Kenzo went to an orchard. Suddenly, he heard a chirping. "Good morning!" And there he saw his sparrow, but it was a different bird now, as the cutting of his tongue had enabled it to speak as humans do. Kenzo and the sparrow bowed and greeted each other in the polite Japanese fashion. Then the sparrow invited him to come and visit his wife and two daughters. The sparrow brought him to his family and served some fruits. After eating the fruits, the sparrow family requested Kenzo to stay with him for the entire night. Kenzo readily accepted their request to stay for a night, but the orchard was such a fascinating place that he stayed there for 7 days. Kenzo enjoyed a lot with them. He told the sparrow, "Now let me go to my home." The sparrow seemed very sorry, and he insisted on giving him a parting gift. He brought out 2 traveling baskets, one heavy and the other light. "Choose one of these," he said, "as a small memento of your visit to us." Kenzo chose the lighter one with thanks. He bade goodbye and left the place. Hardly had he got inside his gate when his wife Noriko began scolding him for neglecting her. With great difficulty, Kenzo managed to get her to hold her tongue, and then he recounted his strange adventures. At the end, he showed her the basket, and they opened the lid. The basket was filled with gold and silver jewels. There was a hat that made one invisible. There was a purse that was always full of money, no matter how much one spent. Noriko was consumed by greed to get more jewels. She said, "I will also go and get a present from the sparrows." Kenzo tried to stop her by saying that they had already given him as much as they wanted. Moreover, he thought it is both rude and greedy to ask for more. But she didn't listen to him and left. She reached the sparrow and introduced herself. The sparrow family was not pleased to see her, but reluctantly the sparrow offered a cup of tea. After spending some time, she told to them, "Now I am going back to my home." "Okay, thank you for visiting us," said the sparrow. When Sparrow did not offer her any gift, she asked herself for a memento of her visit. Sparrow said nothing, but went inside and returned with 2 baskets. The greedy woman took heavier one and went off without saying thank you. She carried her basket back in triumph. "Why you didn't choose the heavy basket?" she said to her husband. There must be twice as much in it. When she tore off the lid, she was terrified to see a host of animals buzzing out like wasps. A dreadful cobra coiled itself round her and squeezed her tighter and tighter. Soon Kenzo reached there with a gun and fired in the air. All the animals vanished in no time. He told his wife, "Have you seen the consequence of greediness?" Noriko said, "I am very sorry. I never behaved with you fairly, but today I am alive only because of you. I will not be greedy anymore." You know now. 1. A greedy person is never happy. Only a contented person who is satisfied with what he has leads his life happily. 2. Greed can put you in danger. With the longing of desiring more and more, one succumbs to evil deeds. 3. If you treat others badly, you will also be treated badly. So one should always be kind towards others, as kindness is always rewarded. Word treasure, fascinating, attractive, obsessive, compulsive, consequences, results, delusion, misconception, recounted, tell a story or describe an event, reluctantly, hesitantly.
Hope you liked the video. Please subscribe for more videos and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Thank you.